What is up, guys? Coming to you with another live gameplay, and today's gameplay is Black Ops 3 80 plus non-lethal. This is an insane gameplay, guys. Unfortunately, I did not get the nuclear, as it was a little difficult playing against these kids. I know they were kind of retarded, but they were semi-retarded. Now, let's get on to today's commentary. I know most of you have never ever heard of this in your life, but there is something called the Cern program, or a nuclear program, and this program is making one of the world's biggest machines. And what this machine is called, it's called a Hadron collider. It can make particles, or it's a particle accelerator that makes particles go the speed of light. And apparently, this is a time traveling machine. I'm not sure about that because that sounds like a load of BS. But I know this is a little off topic, guys. I mean, a Hadron collider, this thing is probably about the size of the Star Wars the Star Wars, I can't remember what it's called. It's like, oh yeah, the Death Star. It's about the size of the Death Star laser. That's how big it is. And apparently, when this thing is going to be activated in a couple months, and apparently it's like a man-made wormhole. And what this thing will do is it goes in a mile circle, which this machine's built around. It's a mile long. That's how big it is. It will go in a circle. Then it will push all those particles at the speed of light through this huge hole. And what that will do is that will open a hole to another dimension. Apparently, from what the scientists have said, they have opened these holes, but they weren't successfully able to open up the whole dimension itself. They've been able to see, or been able to hear what's from the other dimension. And apparently, from what they've been saying, is that when they went to those dimensions, or when they tried opening those dimensions, apparently they heard these entities, or whatever they are. They're possibly demons, because I don't believe in aliens, but they might be demons for all we know. And what they have been saying, these entities, supposedly, they think it's aliens, they've been saying they want them to keep progressing on to building that Hadron collider and keep expanding the hole, so they're finally able to open the dimension, so the dimension collides with Earth's dimension. And they told them that they will make them gods. Apparently, they told these entities, or whatever they are, told them to keep building it, and in exchange for that, they'll make them like gods. And what this is very concerning is that Stephen Hawking, one of the biggest major scientists in probably the whole entire world, said the particles may be unstable when opening the dimension, and it could possibly collapse time and space itself. I don't know how that will work, but apparently how that will happen is the particles will become so unstable that they'll make themselves into a black hole, and it will suck the whole universe. Apparently, I'm not sure about this. I have never seen this thing work, but all I know is that in a few months, this thing will be activated, and God knows what. If that dimension is open, God knows what comes out of there. We are literally screwed. Because if they're telling us that these things are going to make these scientists gods because they want their dimension to collide with ours, who knows what is in that dimension? It's very scary. We don't know what's behind those doors. There's several different dimensions in the universe. We have never explored those universes. We have never explored those galaxies. And they're building something that they have no idea what will happen. It hasn't even been tested once. I mean, you could at least do a light test on it to see what happens. But if there's these entities, you don't know what they are. You don't know if they're aliens, demons, freaking goblins, for all we know. If you have no idea what they are, why would you listen to what they say? It sounds like they're evil. I mean, it's pretty insane how this thing is going to work. But when it happens in the next few months, I don't know what's going to happen, because it sounds like something out of a chapter in the Bible. It's called Revelation. I'm not sure what the verse is, but it says something that a portal will be opened up, and the sun and the sky will be darkened with smoke. And this sounds exactly like from the Bible. I mean, literally, they're opening another dimension. What if when they open it, all that stuff happens? That would be insane. I mean, it even says a part of that verse, that death will flee the land. Once that dimension's open, apparently these demons will take control of the world, and there will be no death, but all these people will be tortured unless they don't have the mark of God on their forehead, apparently is what it says. But if that happens, we're screwed. We're literally screwed. I don't know why they would make such a thing. I mean, if you literally... that is like a man-made wormhole, just waiting danger for the human race. That's like me going into the woods and firing a gun. And no, it is exactly like me going to the woods of Alaska and firing a gun at 10 bears. And I expect to get something out of that. I'll expect of getting mauled alive and probably eaten. That's how bad it is. I mean, take a look at this thing. Go on Google, go on Bing, whatever search engine you use. Type in the Hadron Collider. It's Hadron Collider. And how you spell collider is Collider. Search that, and you'll be surprised at what you find. Go on Infowars.com and go on their latest video, and you'll find out what this thing is, because this thing is pretty serious. It's more powerful than any nuclear weapon combined. And basically, from what other scientists have been saying, it's the equivalent to the Big Bang. And this is serious, guys. I hope you like this commentary. Leave a like and comment down below, and don't forget to follow me on Twitch. See you later, guys. Have a nice day. And as always, don't be a Randy. Don't camp in a corner. And don't be a peeping Tom, because that's just disgusting. Thanks.